If life has felt unsteady lately, this gentle flow is an invitation to slow down, breathe, and remember what it means to be rooted in God. In today's practice, we'll move with Psalm 1 and the image of a tree planted by streams of water, steady, nourished, and held through every season. Do you ever long for a quiet moment to just breathe, reconnect with God, and rest in His presence? I'm Lori, and this podcast offers simple, faith-based practices of prayer, meditation, and gentle movement to calm and renew your mind, refresh your spirit, and strengthen your faith. I invite you to take a slow, deep breath, and let's begin. There have been seasons in my life when I felt scattered on the inside, pulled in too many directions, emotionally tired, and a little uprooted without even realizing it. I could still be functioning on the outside, but inwardly, I felt dry, distracted, and not very steady. What I found in those seasons is that I don't need more striving. I need to come back to what nourishes me. I need to slow down enough to let God steady me again. Psalm 1 gives us that beautiful picture of a tree planted by streams of water, rooted, sustained, and able to keep growing even when life is hard. That image has meant a lot to me because it reminds me that strength doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes strength looks like staying planted. Sometimes it looks like taking one slow breath, one grounded step, and letting God care for what's happening beneath the surface. So if you've been feeling a little unsteady, tired, or spiritually dry, this practice is for you. We're not trying to force anything today. We're just making space to become rooted again, body, mind, and spirit, in the presence of God. Just a quick note before we get started. Please move within your limits today and stop if you feel pain, dizziness, or unwell. If you're working with an injury or medical condition, modify as needed. Welcome. Today's gentle flow is rooted in Psalm 1, the picture of a life planted by streams of water, steady, nourished, growing in quiet ways. I invite you to come to mountain pose at the top of your mat. Take a moment to land here. Feel your feet on the floor. Let your spine grow tall. Relax your shoulders. And take one easy breath in and out. Again, slow breath in. Slow breath out. Psalm 1 says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." Today we practice rootedness. As you inhale, say to yourself, rooted. And as you exhale, steady. Inhaling, rooted. And exhale, steady. On your next inhale, sweep your arms overhead. As you exhale, lean gently over to the right. Keep both feet grounded and just feel the length through the left side of your body. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the left. Let it be soft and spacious. Inhale back to center. One more round. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, come to center. Let your arms float down. Hands to hips if that feels steady. Shift your weight into your left foot and lift your right knee. Just make a few easy circles here through the hip, nothing big or fancy, waking things up. And then circle the other way. Maybe open that knee out to the side once or twice. And then bring it back in. Set the foot down. Shift your weight over to the right foot. Lift the left knee. Again, just a few circles. Notice how this side feels. Reverse the circles. Maybe open and close the knee once or twice. And bring the foot back down. Come back to stillness in mountain. Let's take a few sun breaths together. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, let them float down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, reach up. This time as you exhale, hinge at your hips and fold forward. Let your knees be soft. Let your head hang. No rush here. On your next inhale, lift halfway, long spine, heart reaching forward. Exhale, fold back down. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now step your right foot back. Lower the knee for a low lunge. Take a moment to arrive. Hands can stay low or come to your front thigh. If it feels good, lift the chest a little. Maybe the arms rise. One more breath here. Bring the hands back down. Step forward into your fold. Pause there for a breath. Step your left foot back. Lower the knee. Settle into that low lunge. Lift through the heart. Maybe the arms rise if that feels natural. One more easy breath. Then hands come down. Step forward again to your fold. This time let yourself hang here for a moment. Maybe hold opposite elbows. Maybe sway a little. Let the back of your neck soften. And when you're ready, roll all the way up to standing. Take your time. Let your head come up last. And return to mountain pose. Pause here. Notice the effects of your practice so far. From here, shift your weight into your left foot. Bring right toes to the floor and your right heel to your ankle. Just a little tree prep here. You might stay here, or you can slide your foot to your calf or inner thigh for tree. Hands can stay at your heart, or maybe your arms reach up. Take a few breaths and let the standing leg feel strong and rooted. Slowly release and come back to center. Same thing on the other side. Shift weight to your right foot. Left toes to floor, heel to ankle. Pause there first. Maybe stay there. Maybe lift into your version of tree. Hands at heart or arms reaching up. Moving slowly. Easy, steady breath. Steady gaze. And gently return back to mountain. Now turn sideways on your mat and step your feet wide. Come into a big star shape with arms reaching out. Turn your right toes out and your left toes in just a little, bending into your right knee to arrive in Warrior Two. Take a breath here. Feel the strength in your legs and the width across your chest. We'll inhale, straighten the back leg and rise back to star. Exhale, bend into warrior two again. Inhale to star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rise up to star. Exhale, return to warrior two. Inhale back to star and pause for a breath. Inhaling deep roots. Exhale, stand firm. Turn the left toes out, right toes in slightly, and bend into warrior two on the left side. Take a moment to settle. Then we start to flow. Inhale, straighten the leg, come back to star. Exhale, bend into warrior two. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, return. Inhale, back to star. From there, bring hands to your heart or your hips and heel-toe feet in slowly until you come back to mountain. Pause again, take a full inhale and a long, slow exhale. From here, begin making your way to hands and knees in whatever way feels most natural. Take a moment to find your tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, or any variation that feels comfortable in your body. We'll move through a few rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, let your belly soften, your chest lift, and your gaze gently rise. As you exhale, round your spine, let the head drop. Again, inhale, opening through the front of the body. And exhale, rounding inward. A few more like that at your own pace. Let it feel less like doing a pose and more like moving with your breath. Waking up the spine, softening the body, coming back to yourself. After your next exhale, begin to send your hips back toward your heels and come into child's. Arms can stretch forward, or you can stack hands and rest your forehead. Let this be a place of pause. Take a slow breath in here and a slow breath out. Maybe one more. Let the floor hold you. Then slowly come back to hands and knees. We'll move into thread the needle. Slide your right arm underneath your left. Lower your right shoulder and the side of your head down toward the mat. Your left hand can stay where it is, or you can walk it forward a little if that feels better. Take a couple easy breaths here. Let the upper back soften. Let the shoulders unwind a little. No need to force anything. Then gently press into your left hand and come back up through center. Same thing on the other side. Slide your left arm underneath your right, lowering your left shoulder and left side of your head down. Settle in for a breath or two. Let your jaw soften. Let your belly soften. Let the twist be gentle. And when you're ready, slowly come back through center. From here, begin to make your way into your final resting shape. You might come to a seated forward fold, or maybe you prefer to lie down on your back. Choose the version that feels most nourishing right now. If you're coming into a forward fold, extend your legs out in front of you or keep a little bend in your knees. As you exhale, fold forward in an easy, unforced way. You're not trying to get somewhere here. You're just letting the body bow, taking a couple slow breaths. Or if it feels better to lie down, come onto your back. Gently hug your knees in toward your chest. Maybe rock a little side to side if that feels soothing. Then release into a reclined twist, letting your knees fall over to one side. Arms can stretch out or rest wherever they feel comfortable. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Maybe one more here. Then bring the knees back through center. Let them fall to the other side. Again, just a couple easy breaths, nothing forced, just letting yourself unwind. When you're ready, come back through center and settle into your final resting position, Shavasana, resting angel. Let your legs stretch out if that feels good. Toes can flop open, or keep the knees bent if that's more comfortable. Arms can rest wherever they naturally fall. Allow your body to feel fully supported. Take one more slow breath in and slowly let it go. Now return to that image from Psalm 1, like a tree planted by streams of water. Steady, nourished, growing. You don't have to strive to become that tree. You're simply invited to rest here, rooted in God's presence, held by His care, and quietly strengthened for what comes next. I'll say goodbye here, but stay here as long as you'd like. Thank you for joining me. Hey friend, if today's episode brought you peace, would you share it with someone who could use the same? And wherever you're listening or watching, you can follow or subscribe and leave a quick review or comment. It really helps others find this podcast, and it encourages me more than you know. Now let's take a final deep breath and let God's peace settle in. I'll meet you back here soon. Blessings.